So initially, I didn't want to address this issue, but a lot of people have brought it up, and it really makes me a bit sad as well, because this year the interviews, the marks, the distribution of the marks were awful, really. And a lot of people assume that in RBI Grade B, it's by a very distinguished panel, and the interviews are difficult, and it's really unpredictable, and everything is correct. But we shouldn't be seeing situations where people are getting marks in the single digit when other people are getting above 40, even above 45. And this time, the highest marks in the interview were actually 49. So you can understand that people who are getting in the single digit in that same interview, they might be extremely angry. And I can understand this resentment. I can understand what's going through their minds. And a lot of people have come up in arms, basically, and they are saying that the process itself is not really something that is done very transparently, and there's a lot of foul play perhaps. But I don't feel that there's a lot of foul play over here. What happens is, this year the RBI Grade B interview had different panels as well. So some people had 5 people in their panel, some people had 6 or 7 people in their panel as well. And this has created some kind of a huge discrepancy. And I wanted to talk to you. So many people, many of you might have been trying to, move the court, or trying to get justice somehow. But it is how it is, and we really cannot do much about this kind of a discrepancy. And there are 2 important things to remember for the RBI Grade B examination: the English and the interview. Now, both of these sections are very unpredictable, and I have been on the receiving end of that thing. And a lot of my friends have also been at the receiving end of this. And we can't really go ahead and change all of these things. So I would request anybody watching, if you are actually planning to move some legal proceedings against RBI for this, please don't go ahead with that, because this is only going to just delay the next notification. It's going to delay the joining of the people. And I just wanted to ask you that it's not something that's in our hand. And sure, you are angry, I understand it, and a lot of people have been messaging me about what is the best recourse for it. What I believe is that you have to go into yourself, you have to do some soul searching. You have to actually ask yourself, if you got that low marks, that why did I get that low marks? And was I actually deserving of it, or was it actually something that was very unfairly done to me? And I feel that you're going to get an answer to that. And there are a lot of people who give this exam year after year, and so many people, they are always going ahead and trying to crack this examination. It's a very prestigious job and everything about it. But at the end of the day, you also have to ask yourself, how many years of my life am I willing to devote to this job, to this examination? And it's all about the cost benefit analysis. So if you are actually preparing for RBI Grade B, your 1 year you are going to have to devote to that exam. It's not something that is very easy to do. And some people, they might get it in a lesser amount of effort, but for most people it is actually a multi-year effort. And I'll also make some more interviews, and you'll see that so many people, they have struggled so much to actually crack this examination. And that's why I want you to look inward and try and see if you want to give this examination another year. And I know that a lot of people are very disappointed that they didn't get the result, they didn't get the job. And it is how it is, really. And just fighting, going to the court, it's not going to help, because I have seen this happen even in the previous years. Many people have gone to court, and the court has always sided with RBI, because there are some proceedings that they follow, and usually they are not doing fraud. That much I can assure you, that Reserve Bank of India, it's not a place that you can actually have any kind of foul play. So that was my message to you. And a lot of people, they actually told me that they were very disappointed, and maybe you are going to be angry at me that I'm saying this thing, but I want you to do some soul searching. I want you to actually think about this examination, this job. How many years of your life do you want to give to it? And it's ultimately your decision, and these things are always going to happen. You are always going to get unpredictable marks in the interview and also in the English section. So it's part of this examination, it's part of the risk that you take on by going on this path. And so this is all that I wanted to say, that these kinds of things happen, and you have to take it in your stride. You have to do that cost benefit analysis, see if you want to go into this preparation for another time, devote another year to it, and at the end of the day, the answer will come from within you. So please let the rational heads, cool heads prevail, and I wish all of you best of luck for the next examination.